Here come to play some more Thief Gold. Greatest intro ever. I'm witty and funny. And also, last time I was fan, and I'm still fan now, shockingly. Last time I did the Earth Tower, and then I got some key or other, which I forgot what it was. But, oh, it's the air key. And air is kind of way up there for some reason, so I have to sort of go kind of way up there. But for every reason, because it's very obvious why I need to do such to progress with the mission. Come on, people, you thought I was going to make a joke? Well, I'm not! And here's our next contestant today on the game show of the future is the Air Tower. Oh, wow, that's really blowing stuff out there. But, I guess that bloom really blows things out.
Is this a vision?
Body part. Oh, hey, it's a guy walking around in the tower lobby, just like every other tower, and there's another table right over there, just like every other tower. I'm so excited to be going in any given tower that I just can barely contain myself, but instead of a note of poetry by Edgar Allan, greatest poet ever, it's instead just like a gas arrow, which is sort of a weird thing to be given. I don't remember this at all. Oh, of course I remember that, yeah. Yeah, this is the air temple, and of course, whenever anybody thinks of the element air, the first thing you think of is floating platforms, even though A, that's really lame, and B, they've already done it with the Earth, which didn't even make any sense. Oh! Which way is anybody walking? What? Oh, great. Great. I'm not even gonna care. If they want to abuse marble, well, I will just abuse them back. God. Oh. No. Not what is wanted at all. Longcat says no, and no means what it means. God. Okay, so I guess they almost expect me to run through here and give me a speed potion. Oh, wait, this is no longer marble. Took me like freaking forever to realize. I am great! Oh, but there's no darkness. But then again, there's not really any guys either, so whatever. And cool kind of a texture scheme, though. I mean, it is just sort of texture slapped around, but I like these turquoise. I'm a fan of turquoise, you know. I think it might be my new favorite color. Listening? Man, this tower is just like, let's go to the inside. I just dropped that guy, jeez. And then just kind of, yeah. And you gotta go up. It's like, hey, there's some platforms. This is the Mario Brothers, right? I mean, this is some pretty fun stuff. You know what? I'm pretty sure this new... Well, no, it couldn't be. It's new mantling, but I'm pretty sure that I'm able to jump on stuff, because normally if you jump, you can catch the edge of something, and you won't be able to walk onto it. But it almost seems like they fixed that, but it might just be that... Man, they paid no attention to where this crap was going, unless, of course, somebody replaced these objects in the texture pack, which I guess is possible, but... Yeah, I don't know why they would do that, though. But it's the only explanation for why it's so blatant, but I think... What? How the hell did I... What? How the hell did I end up on this side again? What on earth just happened? I guess it's two sides of the same room? Alrighty then. This is so bizarre. 'Cause I'm riding on a monster cookie surfboard, yeah. Definitely have better edge detection thing going on here. Man, look at these textures, just, you know, they're just kind of rock. It's just sort of there. I don't know, I'm starting to think these things are not as well executed. Oh, hey, great. Now I can get out here. Like I really care about that, right? Anyway. I know this place is kind of dumb. This is what I remembered, like, from back in the day whenever I was thinking about this. I always remember this stupid platform place. It's just, it's boring. And it's like, it's, besides being, like, practically boring in an immediate sense, it's also, like, conceptually, it's just like, this is all they could think of for air. Platforms that float instead of air. Everybody does this, and it's never any more interesting when anybody else does it again, so... You know, at least the Vine Tower had some sort of, like, I don't know. I mean, they tried to make like a foresty maze. That's kind of... Oh, what the hell is that? You know, it was at least conceptually mildly, like, interesting-ish if you look at it sideways or something. But this... I'm sorry, this tower, despite having nice turquoise, just isn't really anything. Huh. Well, that's interesting. So what, do I have to, like, shoot that chest down or something? No, it's telescopes that lower. That doesn't even really make sense. Like, they're all mechanical, but then this thing's magic. You'd think I'd have to shoot a blast of you know, abracadabra at it, but no. What? Well, that's kind of neat, if only because it's silly. Huh. Well, yeah, I guess it's kind of neat-ish, like I said. I don't know. It's alright. It's not fantastic. That thing isn't even centered on the pedestal. Well, now I got the fire key, so now I gotta go back down through the most exciting dungeon in history. It's like they don't even give you a better way about it, except I guess they do allow you to walk in that other door to the tower, ring around the rosy there, but still, you still have to go through like half the bloody place on these platforms anyway, so it's more like a troll than anything else. It's like they try to make it clip the wall as often as possible. It's like they're deliberate. Like, look at it. It's like 10 different times it clips it. There's just no reason for the amount of these things. It's just you've seen one, you've seen them all. Like, oh, you got more of them just to, like, extend the level. Waiting. This song is not a satisfactorily enough unboreable thing to sing to get yourself on board. What I'm saying is this place is boring. Well, now I get to go down to the AI place, so that's at least theoretically interesting, except not because he always seems like he's beside... Oh, now he's down there, is he? Great. Well, feel the sting of me being in the dark, I guess. Yeah, that's my threat. Hope you like it. No, indeed not.
It was a false vision.
Whatever, you guys. Just try not to have them follow me down here is all, because they'd follow me outside, and I could take them out in the dark. I'm a back alley kind of man, walking around, and now that I'm out of this tower, I can now say silly things all the time, because I know the rest of this level. Oh, it's a hedge maze, that's great, it's better than a hair maze. Imagine having corn mazes in your hair, and then a bunch of rats were running around. That would be a hilarious premise for a sitcom, because sitcoms usually are extremely clever and totally innovative. This is So Says Me. They might call me Fenric the Liar, but they don't call me that for nothing, or maybe they don't call me that for something. Anyway, here's the last one. It's the freaking fire tower. Hopefully we get fired. Anyways, there seems to be some fire sounds, which I didn't notice anywhere before in the other towers. Possibly I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, this tower is like slightly more interesting than slightly some of the others, simply because it's kind of like got fire in it, and as a guy with the name Fen Phoenix, I like fire because phoenixes are fire, and also they play pranks on innocent yellow ponies what are too shy to ever play a prank on, and is even stated. But I'm just saying. To Adeptal Hair, Lieutenant Scarl disobeyed Captain Regalios' specific orders and ventured into the Tower of Fire. Needless to say, he was ill-prepared to deal with the trials of flame and lava that await all entrants. The charred corpse was brought to the laboratories, where it will be put to good use. The fire can cleanse us, but it is not for the commons. See to it that this incident serves as an example to others. Mage Kamen Ramen. Theoramen Shaman? Okay. I'm sorry. Rhyming names are hilarious. Now, this one has at least got some metal and some lava, which is like a staple of any good fire area, and the bloom actually makes it look really bad ass. That fire has an enormous ass, and all single inches of it are bad. Trippy. You know, this is flowing from the wall. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be magic, so whatever. Oh yes, by the way, mages can in fact walk in lava. It's actually really cool looking. If they're fire mages, that is, I don't know. But, you know, you'll see that later in the game in a scene which I will verily tut-tut at and give you a big old explanation of why I'm tut-tutting, but that will be for later, because right now I have to instead avoid the Noid, because he's annoyed, right? I mean, he's got bunny ears, so he's hated on the internet. Anyway, that's that. So now on to something else entirely. A contribution from viewers like you. It's 5 cents. I hope everybody appreciates the randomness of what I'm saying. Oh, shut up. Jesus. Oh, but I have to make noise. Because I have to jump on this stuff. I don't know. It's freaking metal abuse. And also, textures are not really rotated. But then again, there's not too much you can do about that with this sort of thing. I don't know. These hot plates, they're, well, I don't know, man. Wow. It's one of those rooms where 2 dinky little torches light the entire place somehow. Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ha! Got it. So I guess these plates are like hurtful to your feelings when they're lit. Except not. What? Well, that one is all of a sudden. But now they're not. I think the lighting is a little wrong here, buddy. What's going on? That one's only when they're lighting up? I don't understand what's going. Is it that they're different colored? No. Oh, whatever, man. This guy, he could just die and never come back from hell. Oh, shut up. What? How am I supposed to... These things just, like, pop off and then pop back on again immediately. How am I supposed to detect this shit? I don't remember them being this hard. Or am I supposed to jump when they're on? No. What? Hey. What? These plates make no sense. None. Maybe I'm just supposed to jump over them entirely, because maybe they always hurt. I suppose that's possible. I don't know what's going on here, man, but it's the last tower, so I'm going to stick it out by saying something disgusting sounding such as pimp slider. It's all very gross, you understand. Oh, wow. I just made a dying sound when I didn't even die. Oh, yeah, healing. Healing. 3. That's a pretty astounding feat, right? God. Guess you're really just supposed to jump to avoid. But I don't see what the point of them here is, because I can avoid that whole tic-tac-toe with the Whopper game, and I think that I have met my basic pony reference quota for this episode, but I could always do it some more, so that's how I learned to get good at tic-tac-toe, although that's a pretty obscure reference. And now I get to have a fire arrow, because you could totes fight fire mages with their own fire, right? Metallica, all up the restaurant with an offensive name that you can take your grandma to if you're this weird guy that I once heard from who likes to have weird, filthy humor. And yeah, well, whatever. Those mages don't deserve to stand on hot plates, because if I can't do it, then neither can anyone else. It's like the thing you say when you're in love and you're an evil guy. You go, if I can't have you, no one can. And completely ignore the fact that if you were actually in love, you would be in love because you want to, like, have mutual happiness, and if you just want it for yourself, that's a shitty feeling, and then it would cancel itself out. But that doesn't stop it from being the basis from every ideological writing ever written. And by ideological writing, I guess I mean work of fiction, and also maybe real life too. Notice I'm paying no attention to noise, because I mean, I don't see why I should do that. This is Overdrive PC, not Silent PC Review, and yeah. I don't know, I think I killed all the guards out there already, but, well, you never really know, do you? I suppose not. But, like, sod those guys with a alcoholic vending beverage. I really don't care about them, as I don't think they're really in much position to do anything about me whatsoever. Yeah, I think this might be, like, my favorite tower. I kind of like the Earth for no reason, because it's Earth, and I just like Earth. No, they're in well enough position. That's pretty sad. But, you know, I think this tower is just pretty cool as far as they go, which is not as far as they should, but, in as much as they do put out, this one's pretty hot. What? And here he comes back from the dead again. It's pretty funny when they do that, of course. I knew that they do that, of course. In fact, I used to use that trick in the dark zone of Roxburgh 3 all the time to get rid of those terrifying things that would be running around, because I was scared, man. And when you're scared, you're driven to cheat, which is why you need to forgive dudes all the time for being infidelitis. Wow, see, this is just, I mean, I don't know. Without the bloom, I guess it wouldn't look nearly so badass, but it'd probably still look fairly bad. Yeah, see, you're supposed to, like, get onto these, but really, there's, like, no way you can even do that, because look how short they're dark for. It. I don't understand this thing, so... Like, look at this. What? This thing cannot be for real. And now I'm not getting her. I don't understand, like... I'm pretty sure these worked better in the original, somehow. Like, I don't know, I'm just... It seems plausible. Like, what? Piss off, man! Wait. Yeah, they're supposed to look dark now, but instead they're yellow. Which is weird. I mean... They're... Like, yeah. When they're black, they're really yellow. That doesn't make any sense. It must be a problem with one of the new settings for light or color or something? I guess. Like, it's clever, but this thing is rather ruined by the fact that... What, are these things, like, never warm back up or something? Also, okay, granted, it takes a long time to lock because it's supposed to be tense, but...
Now for the talisman.
Yeah, the talisman. Yeah, that's just a cool lava thing. I don't know. It's all very bright and fairly ridiculous looking, but I like ridiculous. And now I'm going to just casually ignore you and die. And kind of go back home. I'm going home. I'm going home.
Let the darkness take you.
Shut up. The darkness will not take me, innuendo-full or otherwise. Stop looking at me, you asshole. Just shut up. Jesus Christ, these guys are friggin' annoying. They're like, durr, I'm living on metal floors. It's like living on a prayer, but more like living on a wing, because Phoenix and Pegasi and frickin' unicorns are all great. Oh yeah, now I can avoid him. Ugh, I'm not going to no eternal fire. See you guys back in the beginning. This kind of reminds me of a place in Beyond Good and Evil, you know? Once again, breaking my promises you get back at the engine. Never mind, I'm not going all the way back down there. I'm just going out here. Jesus. Oh, I heard some guys. I'm in for it now. I guess I didn't take care of all the guards here yet. Oh, crap. Yeah, that ain't good. Fortunately, there's these weirdo ramps on the side. They're kind of weirdos. Jake the dog and Finn the human. They sometimes fart and it's low brow.
Hey, someone tap it.
Age-old men up in a tower. 8 old men, only one with power. Turn away from the hand with the sword. Count 7 and find your reward.
It's true he has returned. We must be ready. Rough waters lie ahead.
Many will not survive. We must try to redirect the current.
Try as we might to retrieve the talismans, the prophecy is an ocean returning to shore. Little we can do to prevent it, and prepare for its arrival.
Dry and dead is much of the city. The sun will oppose, and the conflict will end in flames.
It's the way of things. Civilizations will burn into the earth, so that it may give life to the next.
Winds of progress always head towards the grave.
Soon, young apprentice, you shall grasp the truth of it. I shall build shelters from the winds, field of countless waters.
Yeah. Well, those guys basically just say a bunch of semi-unrelated lines that sound real deep, man. and that's pretty much their shtick. I can't believe I've sunk into like abusing the engine all the time. I used to do this and properly dodge, but now that I know you can just hit them around from the back everywhere, I pretty much just, I guess there's a bunch of fake ones or so. Oh yeah, count 7, finder. Oh yeah. I don't know, the puzzle sounded pretty simple, but this room looks different than what I thought it would look like, judging by knowing the puzzle judge. Don't judge a puzzle by its cover. It could be considered bad for the hell. Wow. I'm only just barely over 2,000 for some reason. That's amazing to know, right? It's necessary. God damn it. I guess I'll use my last flash bomb. I don't figure I'm going to use it anywhere else.
The winds are not at peace.
Also, it really doesn't matter if you... Like, I always blind myself with a flash bomb because it doesn't matter. Because, you know, you could... They stay blinded for way longer than you do. That's what I'm saying. So... I don't know if you're supposed to follow the sound. Anyways, 8 old men, only one with power. Turn away from the hand with the sword. Is there a statue with a... Wait a minute. The hand with the sword. What happens if I pick the wrong one? It's so weird. I like how they have objects stretch and stuff. Like, never really see that done for some reason. Except sometimes. But wait a minute now. Turn away from a hand with a sword. Turn away from the hand with the sword. Count 7. Turn away. Turn away from my level. Wait. Huh? I don't think they're talking about any emblem on the door or anything. I don't see any hands nor swords, and I'm right at the end of the mission. But... well, okay, after thinking about it, because I'm like, sword, right? I have a sword. Sword's in my right hand, so turn left. Maybe after I come out the door, I need to turn left, so away from the hand with the sword. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or I could just turn right and count 2. I don't know. No. Well, that was a bust. Well, I mean, 7. Well, I could start with that one, but that's not turning away from... I have this all wrong, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, I just want to trial and error this thing to get... Well, it's this one, but I don't know how or why. Okay, though. Oh yeah, I have to go into the basement first. Thus, I actually forgot. Because I have to leave through this. For some reason, I can't just leave through the front gates or something. Or what? Maybe I don't have to. I'm sure I have to leave through the basement, though. I'm sure I remember that, but... I don't know. I'll go give it a quick try. But it said something about leaving through the sewers. Like... I would ever want to do that. Anyway, here's the room that I didn't really check. Well, okay. Stuff I don't need is still stuff, so... Oh well. Okay, here's... here. Well, there doesn't seem to be anybody around. And I don't know why I would... They give me like 50 of these keys, and then they put doors in my face that it's statistically improbable for me to not have a key to. Wow, it's not only an Iron Maiden, but it's bloodied. That's not necessarily good. Are you serious? I can finally get back to work. My apologies for being behind schedule on the new round of vivisection. The workmen have finally cleared out, having just finished walling up the last main entrance to those infernal sewers. The old sewers are still largely unmapped, but present too much of a security risk to be left. I find it amazing that they reached back to the city despite our distance from it. There is still the one secret entrance that we can use to traverse the sewers. The guards that patrol it will deal with anything unfortunate enough to struggle out of that muck. Adept Heseki Bazar. Oh, it's that Bazar guy again. I guess I'm in for a longer stretch of level than I kind of thought I would be. What? How dare some pony walk? Jeez. Oh, hey, he's got a key. And it's actually one of a kind this time. That's amazing. This guy must have spawned because he was never here before. That's pretty pointless, you ask me, but... Oh. I don't know what that key's for, then. Okay, this place getting a little long in the tooth here. And then there's the teeth that are enormous. Okay, there's a secret entrance to the sewers. There's, like, that secret room, even though it seems to go the complete other way. There's that. I don't really understand this. Oh, hey, it's another guy. What wasn't here before. That's...
Is that you? Who's that?
Man, what's these guys' problem? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! That's better. The secret door's on the south, so I'm wanting the north for some reason. There we go. This is the most entertaining denouement ever to hit the Earth from the Starship exit prize. Okay, now, what? I'm guessing this one-of-a-kind, two-of-a-kind key I've got unlocks this. Well, it's a torture chamber, so that's pretty unspiritual. And there's a floating book. Having said that, this object has probably got a weird collision box because of that height thing on it, so I don't know. To read these words is to know pain. To know pain is to live in fear. To fear is to travel the false path. You must face your fear to see the truth. The truth is that there is no pain. To know this truth is to walk the enlightened path. The Book of Paths, 6:13 in the morning. I don't really understand that book, but, well, it's all just pretty much run-of-the-mill here. I find this to be very pointless. I mean, there does not need to be this sewer section for real. It's just, it doesn't need to be here. Like, does this count as leaving?
This looks like the way out.
Fine.
That'll come in use.
Like as if I was gonna go there before. I guess there's a high chance I might have, but... Yeah, anyway, see you guys next time. Bye for now.